Yeah,
What
so
are these guys?
yeah, so well, it looks wimpy at 1.1 pounds, but it's anything but when you hear it. So 1.1 pounds, but it's a 50-watt amp. It's the first product that VOX has released with the NuTube technology. So it's a full tube preamp section based on the NuTube, right? The NuTube is essentially a display tube. It's been repurposed for audio. Runs about 2% of the power consumption. It's really tiny, 30,000 hours of life, and it can be surface mounted. So now we can cram 50 watts into something like
50
this.
watts?
50 watts.
Have a little bit of the weight.
Yeah.
50 watts.
Just a little over 1 pound, yeah. So it's a Class D power section in there, but the power section has all the bounce and sag and give that we want from an amplifier. So it's really a no compromise 50-watt amp and something that, you know, you can wear in a necklace, right? So we got three different
flavors.
That's exactly right. And speaking of flavors, we got 3 different flavors of the.
I thought you were going to say, speaking of flavor.
Right, ladies and gentlemen. No. Speaking of flavors, we have rock, clean, and AC.
Nice.
So depending on what kind of amp really speaks to you, we've got a few different versions.
Awesome.
And you want to hear them?
I would love to. Yeah.
So we got these going into their own cabs. And there's a couple of cabs that we built to work perfectly in conjunction with the MV series. And the first one is a single 8-inch cab in a small box like this, but it's been custom voiced to have a bigger low end, so it sounds bigger than it actually is. All right, so the clean one is going to go into that one right there. Let's hear it. So it's definitely a fat clean. It's not the pristine, scooped out mid-range clean, but what's great about this is that, like we want an amp to do, if I dig in a little bit, actually gets a little bit of bite on top, so it's really responsive to what we give it. Right?
It sounds like an all-purpose clean as well. It's not too brittle, it's not too fat. You can use it for every aspect.
That's exactly right. And I'm playing a humbucker equipped guitar right here from Tom Anderson, but normally I'll play a Strat with single coils that are low output, and it's really, it's beautiful. Yeah. You know, much like myself, right? So, no comment. If we move over to the if we move over to the rock version, that's also going through.
So what's the knobs on the front? Is that different volume, tone, and gain?
It is, yeah. So gain, tone, and volume. So it's a kind of a master volume with a preamp knob there and a tone just to give you the voice of it.
Nice. That's
going into another one of those 1/8 cabs over there on the right-hand side. It sounds ridiculous.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds
for a 1/8 cab.
Right. We should sell those with some leather pants. You know?
Oh yeah. Some baby wipes.
Wow, too far. Okay, so last one is going to be the AC, and you know, companies for years have tried to take the sound of an AC30 and squish it down into a digital model or a portable amp or something like that. They've really captured all the charm of the AC series in something that weighs 1 pound. So we have the AC version going into the single 12 cab. Now that's the bigger brother of the cab series.
It's not tone, man.
It's there. It's all there, and we did cram it into an MV50. So these are.
It sounds very dynamic as well. I guess that's the tube in the amp itself.
It is.
You're picking. It was very dynamic. Yeah.
It is, and at NAMM, everyone wants to tell you everything that's in the soup. We made it with this, and we did it with this, and we got unicorn horn, and we none of that matters if it doesn't sound good. And the reality is that these do have great technology built into them, but ultimately it comes down to if it's playable, and that to me could be my only amp, and I'd be thrilled.
Amazing.
Yeah.